All right, you guys, hi there. So Jesse and I are now in Portland, Oregon, the lovely Portland. And one of the things that happens is we never stop thinking about the things we're doing to help spread the word about positive reinforcement. The things we're doing to try to help people get better about, understand, be able to successfully implement positive reinforcement. And so as we have this new workshop coming up in August 20th and 21st, it's the under saddle one. So it's taking positive reinforcement under saddle. And what has really struck us, it's been crazy how many people have signed up in the best way. But it's also, we take it very seriously, and it really shows that there's a real need, there's a real want, a real desire to be able to successfully take the positive reinforcement training to under saddle. And we see it in workshops all the time. People struggle with how does it work. Me coming from a marine mammal trainer, I'm like, that's just how it works. It was easy because that was all the same thing. But there's really this kind of a disconnect with riders a lot of times, that groundwork is one thing, under saddle is different. When we're using positive reinforcement, there's such a connection with us, their human, and our horse as our learner, our partner, that it really easily dovetails from one to the other. But it's clear it has some different qualities to it that people don't quite understand or know how to put together. So what we love and we feel such a strong onus about is your excitement and dedication to wanting to be better about the positive reinforcement, usually utilizing it under saddle. So we came up with something that I think will be a lovely add-on to it. And what we're going to do is 2 weeks after the seminar, the workshop, we're going to do a live Q&A with you guys. And the reason is to understanding the principles and the science behind the positive reinforcement is really, really strong. It's amazing. It's only limited by your creativity, but the horses are also individuals. So sometimes you go out and you go, yes, that makes sense. This is what I'm going to do, but my horse isn't responding the same way. So the practical application is so very, very important, and yet so all over the map. So what we wanted to do is, after the workshop, it gives you a couple weeks to really be able to put it into play, to work on your pieces. And then if you come to places where you're needing more support, or you don't remember what to do next, or you're having questions of where to go next, or how to address a situation, we want to be there so we can have a Q&A, that we can all get together again. We can talk about the principles, how they worked, where we might be having successes, where we might be having new challenges or things we didn't understand. So what we want to do is make sure that we're helping to support you in that next step after that. So we thought, let's add that on to be sure that you can take this home and put it into real-time practical application. As much as we'd like to do it where we could do it live with you, one, there's technical issues with that are just, you can't get around. We can't watch everybody doing things live. The internet connection, all those pieces are hard. It's even hard for us to do it live, meaning we're doing it in real time with our horses, because of the internet connections in the barns and stuff is just limited. So we will have plenty of videos of the different topics and how we work through it, and little segments to kind of pull it all together. But really, when it comes down to it, as you go out and do it, you may run into things that you don't know how to get to the next step. So we really want to be there to be sure that we're setting you up for success. We're setting your horses up for success. We're helping you guys get to the next step and be able to process and think your way through that science. And again, you'll hear me say it a lot, it is part art and part science. Well, the science part, okay, we can cover that. We can even delve into the art parts and what we like about it, some different ideas and suggestions. But really, when we get out there and do it with our horses, this is when the art part really comes to the surface, and how can we do this and how can we work through it. So we're really excited about offering that for you guys, and we really wanted to be sure that you know that that's a part of it, because we got really excited when we came up with it today. We thought, this is going to be great, this will really help. So what we're also going to do, we're going to expand the early bird intro price for a couple more days, because we're adding this extra piece in. So through the weekend, we thought it would be a good way to go to give you kind of a little more information and to encourage us to come together again. We love the community, and the more we are community, the more success we make, the more we spread the word and we get it out there, and trying to avoid the troubles or the sticky spots that people get into. So that's it. That's what we wanted to share from our little Portland, Oregon venture here. And And we look forward to seeing so many of you there in a few weeks. So yay, thank you for being dedicated, positive, or plussers moving forward. Okay, bye for now.